Well, welcome to Week 8, which begins Unit 3 of W131. This is a unit about presenting arguments. And when I say an argument, I'm not necessarily meaning an arm wrestling match, all right? I'm meaning where you present an opinion or a proposal, and this opinion or proposal is very carefully supported by a wide array of evidence, all right? And you use that evidence very thoroughly in every paragraph that you write, so the reader constantly sees that you have a supported opinion or a supported proposal to make. All right. So it's very critical that you understand the whole concept of research, why you do research. And one thing you always need to understand is that this is a process. And I've unfolded the research paper, right, as a careful array of steps. And although in later life you might not follow all these steps implicitly as you do it, if you learn how to follow these steps now, that'll just kind of stick with you, and even though you may skip some later on, you'll still understand the process of writing these kinds of papers. And you'd be surprised how, when you get out into the work world, the amount of energy that'll be put into maybe asking you to, look into an issue, look into something, and provide a supported opinion or a supported proposal, that kind of thing. So these are very, very useful skills, and they help build your critical thinking, and they help show you even how to be a better citizen in the world, where you're going to work at having supported opinions and just any old opinion. Opinions are a dime a dozen. Nobody really cares about them. Okay, and you may be very proud of your opinions, but so what? All right, what really counts is how you arrived at your opinion and what evidence you used to arrive at your opinion, to formulate opinion, and what evidence you used to show your listener, viewer, reader, whatever, that your opinion is indeed an accurate opinion, that it's correct. Okay, opinions aren't correct just because you believe something. Believing something doesn't make it exist, doesn't make it real. Sorry, So that's what we're working on this unit. It very carefully unfolds as a set of sequence steps. Each step builds upon the previous step. You cannot miss any of the steps. You cannot be late with any of the steps. If for a few of you I've been tolerant a little bit with lateness, no more. Unit 3, we're halfway through the course. We have to behave as students, as fully engaged citizens, as fully engaged learners at this point, and get the work done on time. Okay, it's absolutely critical. This is a process. You must follow the process. If you short-circuit the process, I can't help you, I can't teach you anything, and short-circuiting the process creates other kinds of dangers. It eliminates the learning ability. So you must get your work in on time. Sorry to lecture you, but you have to get the work in on time, and you have to do it. All right. That said, you'll be working first on your topic proposal, and if you look through the learning module, I walk you through that. You're going to be able to select your own topic, but I'm giving you some guidance, okay? So at the end of week 9, you have a topic paper due in which you explain how you got to your topic. That's 1 page long. It's a very important paper. At the end of week 11, you should have had most of your research done, and you're going to present what's called an annotated bibliography. I call it short annobib or annotated bib. That basically means that you're going to show me that you have found good articles through Helmke Library. I walk you through all that in the learning module. That you know how to cite those articles in a format that's consistent with the works cited list, and that you've actually read those articles and made some meaning of them. Annotation means summary, and bibliography means that you've presented a citation type information. You must read the textbook. You must follow my lectures. If you're not familiar with this, either terms works cited or annotated bibliography, you have a lot to accomplish the next couple of weeks. All right. But the good news is you do get to pick your own topic, although I guide you through it. All right. So follow the learning module. You get to do your own research online through Helmke Library. You don't have to go to the library and check out heavy books. All right. So the annotated bibliography, which is a very large project, not easy, that's due at the end of week 11. Then you're going to present an outline and a thesis statement. It's critical by now that you're getting the hang of what a thesis statement is. It directs your entire paper. You often don't really know your thesis statement sometimes until you've kind of written most of your paper. So you can always go back and polish or reformulate your thesis statement. But you need to prove to me ahead of time that you know how to write one. And you need a good outline. You cannot write a research paper without understanding how you're going to have it unfold so that the reader can follow that. They need to be able to follow your organization. Then you're going to turn in the first draft for peer review by the end of week 13. And this draft is not a rough draft. It needs to be your best effort. Don't insult your peers by turning in garbage to them. I've had students try to do that, and your peers get really irritated at you. Don't do that. All right. And then after it's been peer reviewed, and you go back and forth on that a little bit, and I'll talk more about that, some of these other weekly updates. Then you will turn in a highly polished draft to me. Do not insult me. All right. Do not turn in anything less than your very best effort, because the maximum number of points in most cases that I'm going to award you is 10 for your revisions. All right, and I may make you do a lot of revisions, and you can get 1 letter grade out of it. So you really need to turn in your best effort, all right, the first time around, and then I'll help you achieve 1 higher letter grade in most cases. All right. So, and then finally, during the final exam week, you get to revise all of your papers, write new writer's memos, telling me what you revised and why, and turn them in during final exam week. That's called your portfolio, and then you have a final exam. And I'll talk more about all that as we get to it. But for now, you need to be following the learning module, be thinking about the topic. I walk you through that, so don't jump into a topic yet until you look at my documentation in the learning module. And then you're going to present that as a topic paper at the end of week 9. And then you have 2 weeks to get your research done, and you can present that at the end of week 11. By the way, from now on in, you may use the Ask the Librarian feature. Okay, I present that to you in the learning module. Basically, that's an extra credit feature, and she will answer questions. If you ask her a question, tell her what your topic is. She can help you with your focus on the topic. How to narrow it down to a manageable paper. All right, and you need to look at the syllabus, look at the documentation, see how long this paper is. All right, and I believe I can tell you how long that is. It's 5 pages. Right. She can help you get the right focus for that, and then she can also help you find material. She won't find it for you, but she can help you develop keyword, good searches. She can refer you to the right kind of database. Basically, she'll help you with a research strategy. She won't find articles, but she'll sort of show you how and find them and give you a good strategy to be able to find what you need. All right, so be sure to ask her questions. You get extra credit based on the number of times that you actually get in there and respond. I can't tell you you've been in there if you don't respond somehow. All right, you have to go back and forth with the librarian several times in order to get the maximum number of points for extra credit. Okay, as usual, if you have questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I will update these videos throughout the unit, all right, so I can concentrate more on a specific topic. But for now, you're thinking about your own topic. Start with the learning module, please. Start with the readings. Thank you.